What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and this is going to be an Altergeist deck review. First place at his locals. Wasn't a big locals, but still first place nonetheless. At least sometimes people actually do want to play in the remote duel locals, because you don't necessarily have to have like actual locals just close to you locally in order to play in events. This is, I guess, the beauty of the remote duel aspect. It's you can live in like a random country and be able to play with other people, or you can just play like online events. Honestly, you don't even need the physical cards. I know a lot of people almost have like an addiction to having physical cards on them. People keep asking, oh, can you make like budget videos? Out of everyone in the entire world, I feel like I'm the one who's the tightest on the budget, and I never care about the value of any card, literally, because I don't even try to get any cards for myself. I playtest with a deck repeatedly online until I master it, and then maybe I consider buying a few cards, and I only buy the cheap ones, and then the other ones I just borrow. But yeah, anyways, this Altergeist deck list, pretty cool. There are a few things definitely I would change just by looking at it. Immediately, I realized that there are some things that I don't feel are correct, but regardless, this is a pretty good deck list. And before I start into the deck review, make sure you like and subscribe, and also visit the Discord server so you can submit your deck list for a deck review. And now let's jump right into it. So 3% spoofing, obviously, you need to play as many copies of Multifaker as you possibly can. 3 Meluseek, 3 Multifaker. Up until now, nothing is debatable. 3 Marionetter. Yeah, everybody's been playing 3 for so long, because when you start messing up with the ratios, it makes your grind game a bit worse for no reason, and I can definitely understand why Marionetter has always stabilized itself as a 3 of, even though if I had to personally play Altergeist, I would probably be the kind of insane person that would probably consider cutting Marionetter completely, as well as cutting Conquery, but then you would have such a small amount of Altergeist monsters that maybe spoofing wouldn't be that good anymore. But yeah. Anyways, 2 Silquiltis, obviously 1 Conquery. Yeah, the Conquery is still good, though, honestly. It's not like it sucked. It's just that I break so much when I play the deck, it's not even funny. 1 Protocol, and then 2 Manifestation. Oh, this is a good ratio, by the way. I like that. I don't understand when people play like 2 or 3 Protocols. That's ridiculous. It's way too much, and it's really not even that good. Manifestation, on the other hand, there are new combos, quote-unquote, that exist ever since El Mirage exists. And El Mirage is actually not a part of his deck list, which is incorrect. El Mirage should be there, but yeah. Anyways, 3 Trap Trick. This is way too much. It is going to be bricky. Trap Trick is that kind of trap card that it's like a trap, man. You really want to play it because you're playing that many traps, but then you realize that it becomes bricky, and since it locks you under activating 1 trap card for the rest of the turn only, there are some moments where if you use it too early, you're going to screw yourself over completely. That rhymed hee hee hee. But yeah, I don't know. Trap Trick at 3 is way too much. Maybe consider playing 1 or 2, I don't know. Imperm with Faker, obviously, I am not explaining that. Torrential is good, so that's fine. Punishment is insane. I would be playing 3 punishments. The card's really good. With Solemn Strike, 3 Ash, of course. Ghost Bell is a good card in this deck, so you can dodge Ice Dragon's Prison and Tri Brigade Revolt, so the Ominous Omen doesn't banish your cards. That's pretty relevant, so definitely consider playing Ash and Bell. Bell as well. Yeah, 3 Psalms. Imperial Order, I mean, you're literally only playing 1 spell, but this is an issue with this deck. 1 for 1 really isn't that good as a spell, but Pot of Extravagance is literally a must. Or Pot of Prosperity, really debatable. Prosperity probably a bit better, because it doesn't matter how many cards you have in your hand. If you don't have Multifaker, you lose. Whereas Prosperity, it's practically a guarantee that you dig into that Multifaker, and also you ensure that you never banish all of your Hexias because you choose what you want to banish. So very debatable whether you want to play Extravagance or Prosperity, but I'm definitely leaning towards a bit more towards the Prosperity, sorry. So yeah. And then Nibiru is a weird one. It's really tempting to play Nibiru in a deck like this, but remember that if you summon during your opponent's turn, you can't summon Multifaker, because it's like you can only special summon Altergeist during the turn you activate this, so it's a bit whack, but yeah, I still get why you're playing Nibiru, even though I would probably play some other hand traps first, and then maybe the Nibiru in the side deck. Anyways, for the side deck, Heavy Storm Duster, it's a really good card, and it's good with Trap Trick. Evenly, of course, Broken going second, and you can trigger Faker off of it. It's always been played in Altergeist, nothing new. Anti-Spell, the weird thing with Anti-Spell is that since people are now playing Twin Twister instead of Lightning Storm, usually this Anti-Spell won't do that much. Your opponent can just still beat it. So Imperial Order ends up being better than anti-spell most of the time, but still, I guess this is another argument why Prosperity is that good. So if you're going first, you can banish 6, and then if you find Imperial Order, you know for a fact that you're not getting Twin Twistered, unless you get baited. Your opponent goes a spell first, and then Shane's Twin Twister, but yeah. Anyways, Solemn Judgment. Pay 4,000 life points, negate Twin Twister. That's literally the effect of Solemn Judgment, and this is the reason why I hate the card. Or Evenly, or Lightning Storm. It's just, it's not great. As a card, it sucks, but I guess you have to play it, unfortunately. What I kind of find disappointing in a way with this side deck is that it's 15 trap cards in a deck that already plays a lot of trap cards. It plays freaking 21 traps, so I don't really see the added value to siding 15 traps. I feel like it's way too much. You should add a bit more explosive punch because outside of these evenly matched, none of the other trap cards are going second cards. I feel like even without Summon Limit, even without all the broken floodgates, you're practically winning all the time when you're going first. So these are just unnecessary, even the Duster to a certain extent, but you really need cards to help your going second tremendously. So I would probably consider... The anti-spell, I would probably cut it down to 2, the Summon Limit maybe down to 1 or 2, and then I would try to play some... I don't know, the Heavy Duster, I would probably cut it and then play Harpy's Feather Duster with... I honestly don't know yet. Definitely not Cosmic Cyclone, it doesn't make sense, but... yeah, whatever. Try to figure it out. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the side deck. Now for the extra deck, triple Hextia, obviously. 2 Prime Banshee. I rarely go into Prime Banshee, honestly. Celine, it's a good card. It summons back Multi-Faker. It's just that you have to rely on your opponent having the spell cards, since you're never having 3 or more spells in your field or grave, and you're not playing Pendulums, so yeah. Anyways, Axis Kotalker, Unicorn, Entis, only 1 Entis with 2 punishment, interesting. Well, I mean, it makes sense. If you were playing 3 punishment, then the second Entis would literally be, like a necessity. And then Linkribo, El Mirage should be there, and Relinquished Anima should be there, preferably. With Ossa, Area, what the frick, Hita, Win, and Lean. Okay, yeah, just, this is a big meme. I feel like the majority of these monsters are literally just there for fun, just so the guy could flex and say, oh, and by the way, I play the whole family, except for the Dark. Which is, the name is actually Dark, by the way, but yeah, a bunch of incorrect things with this. Honestly, cut all 5 of them. They're useless. I mean, come on, you can't even search a fire monster from your deck when you crash Sheeta, so it's pretty pathetic. And there's no fire Altergeist. Yeah, is there even a fire Altergeist just overall in the game? Probably one, huh? But nobody plays it. Yeah, this is pretty garbage. I would definitely play Hita, definitely not play Hita. And yeah, just focus on playing the cards that I told you to play. So once again, Salamangreat, Elmirage, Relinquished Anima, probably a second copy of Entis, and then Ningirsu, Mech Knight, Crusadia Avermax, Masquerina. It's not even like those cards mattered. You could technically play Super Poly targets and then play Super Poly in the main deck or in the side deck. That doesn't not make sense. That makes sense. I was gonna use like double negation, which is stupid. Like, you know, you probably understand me. But yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also submit your deck list in the Discord server. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.